All right, welcome back for the last phase of this little wedding painting. It's my daughter's wedding, Melody and Jeremy. And obviously, I didn't do this painting live. I decided to take the night off and enjoy my daughter's wedding. And now I'm doing the painting sometime later. And I've done quite a bit of work since my last broadcast, and I'll just let you figure out what that is. But I just have a little bit to go, especially around the faces, on the, I almost said fence, on this railing, on the bridge, and the sky. So let's start with the railing. Here's something to be aware of. Anytime you're going to render an object that is all the same color, that is, in real life, the object is a monochrome, a white house, a purple dragon, a yellow ochre giraffe. Anytime you're going to paint a thing, an object that's a color, and this especially when it's in man-made object, like a painted house. Make plans right from the get-go. Make plans right from the beginning to render that monochrome object in multichrome, if I can make up a word. Plan to do it dark first, and then come back and do it lighter. So that's what I'm going to do right now with this bridge. The bridge, as you can imagine, was all painted the same color. In fact, I've already done it on this part of the bridge actually was purple. And you see I've already done it one color, darkish purple, and then come back in a little bit of lighter purple there and there. So that's what I'm going to do on the bridge. I've now mixed up a little batch of white that's lighter than what was on there, than what is on there right now, than what I put on there earlier. Okay? Because our eyes get a kick out of seeing light paint on top of dark paint. Now, in this case, most non-artists would not call this white railing dark paint, but it's all relative. It's dark compared to what I'm putting on now. So yes, as a matter of fact, we do get a kick out of seeing this lighter colored paint immediately, that I am not covering, by any means, I'm not covering the entire dark white paint with lighter white. No, I'm just coming in and doing little bits here and there, giving the railing, in this case, a little bit of sparkles. One of the words that I think is a great descriptive word for this stage of the painting process. Remember, the most important aspect of a painting is play of light, and that's a lot of what I'm doing right now. You could call it sparkle if you want. That's a good word for it. And you don't really even have to explain necessarily why some parts of this railing are being hit with a stronger bit of white. You really don't have to explain it. That's just the way the world actually appears in reality. Light is continually coruscating, there's a word, from which we also, the same root, we get the word chiaroscuro. Coruscating and chiaroscuro. Coruscating means bouncing, reflective, boing, boing, light. How's that for definition? Boing. Light is always coruscating, and again, that's where same word we get the word chiaroscuro, which of course is a whole style of painting or technique. Okay, now let me move up to the sky. Well, I'm going to actually lower my canvas down a little bit. I'll lower you down with it. It is nice to have an easel that you can move up and down so you don't have to crane your neck. Pull my photo back up. It's disappeared momentarily here. There we go. I'm liking it very much. I'm in great danger of doing too much to this sky, by the way. Adding just a hint of a line right there. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do the part that I know needs to be done, and it's the sky around the bride and groom's head. That needs some work. So let me mix up a duller. Whoops. Whoops is because I just picked up dioxazine violet on my brush, and I keep forgetting. That's a very potent color. So I got too much. So let me go back to mixing. By the way, if you're ever mixing blues, and you get your blue too purple, but you still want to stay in the blue family, use phthalo blue to anti-purple it. Go to your greenish blue to diminish the purplish. And if you're ever mixing your blue and you get too greenish, right, too greenish blue, go to your purple to anti-green it. That's all just intuitive. I'm assuming you know how to do that, but I'll go ahead and throw it out there just in case. So you're mixing blues, right? Let's say you're doing some sky stuff, anything that's blue. And whoops, you accidentally get your blue a little too purplish. Well, you might go ahead and throw some of that down on your painting, especially if you're a conservative painter, because you go, oh no, that's too purple, so you don't put it on your canvas. You wait till you get exactly the right color, and you put it down, and you wonder why your color is stiff, stultified, why your painting is stiff. One of the reasons is you don't have any color vibrations happening. So go ahead and put a little bit of that too purple stuff down, then modify it with some phthalo blue, for instance, and then put that down on top of the two purplish blue. So now you've added a greenish blue on top of a purplish blue, and you get a really nice vibration. Let me just want to try to define the front of the bride's face just a little bit. Boy, easy to overdo this. Yeah, I think that's okay. There, let me zoom you in so you can see what I've just done right there. A little bit. Yeah. A little bit of the same glow behind her right here. Yeah, and let's do just the hint of sky holes in here. Okay. Let me do still in the blue, still in the sky. Warm it up a little bit with some phthalo. So phthalo blue is a warm blue. Ultramarine is a cool blue. Ultramarine, it has purplish in it. By the way, I've run into some people who are mistaken about what is warm and what is cool. Some of you may have been taught that yellow is warm and blue is cool. It's not quite correct. Yellow and red are both warm, and blue is cool. So if yellow and red are both warm, then you might ask, then what is the warmest? And the answer, I hope, is obvious. It's between yellow and red, thus orange. Orange is the warmest. Now just straight up orange, are yellow and blue, are yellow and red equally warm? The answer is no. Generally speaking, in my opinion, yellow is slightly warmer, and that's why some of you were taught that yellow is warm. but yellow is slightly warmer than red, generally speaking. So that means that not pure straight up orange is your warmest color, but rather a yellow orange. Okay, there's my answer. I believe that yellow orange is the warmest color. Therefore, that tells you which is your coolest blue. It's not straight up blue, it's a purplish blue. Straight across the color wheel, from yellowish orange is purplish blue. So purplish blue, that is to say, ultramarine is your coolest blue, and phthalo blue is slightly warmer than that. Yes, Israel. What are you trying to tell me? Or you just want to get on the broadcast? Do you have a question?
Not about the painting.
Oh, it's not about the painting. Okay, go ahead. Shoot.
Can you get black tape?
After I finish broadcasting, can I get you some black tape? Yes, but you might be able to find it yourself. Out in the garage, on the shelves, is a tub with a whole bunch of tape in it. And it has the word tape on it. And you can find some black tape in there.
Yeah, it's got a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think? Is that nice? Yeah. Yeah. I think so. I hope so. That's the idea, without overdoing it. I think that really looks like her. And since she's the star of the wedding. Yeah, that's sweet. Good. I'm just going to do a tiny bit more. Are you guys ready to go? You know what? Because I'm minutes from being done. I mean.
We're ready to take that moment.
Okay, here. Let's go ahead and finish this. So I need to finish some of her dress between the staves of the. There. And just again, a little light highlight, pure titanium white on her shoulder here. Just a touch. And a tiny bit on her opposite shoulder. Even smaller. And a tiny bit on her veil. Whoa. You know what? I believe I'm done. Let me give you guys a straight on look at this. There we go. And still you're getting some bad glare up there in the sky. Let me see if I can get a high angle. So there you go. There. If I go high enough, you can just about see the color that it really is. And there's the rest of the painting. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty happy with that. It has a very, very nice feeling, I think. Let me zoom in just a little bit. It's about as much as I can. I'm just standing here, looking at it. There we go. A little bit, so that railing, so kids can't fall off of that thing. That was a joke. All right. I'm going to call it quits. Thank you so much. I might touch it up a tiny bit, but thank you so much for watching. And I hope I can do another broadcast today. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments, subscribe, and tell your artist friends that I'm doing a great job. Come on, stretch it. Thanks. Bye-bye.